Okay, let's start there, just taking a couple breaths. So just getting yourself in whatever comfortable seating position you're in. Your legs might be crossed. They might be crossed in several different ways. You might have been choosing to sit in a hero's pose with your sitting back onto your heels, whatever, it doesn't matter. So just let your arms comfortably rest on your shoulders here, and go ahead, just give yourself a few rolls of the shoulders, maybe bringing them forward and then up to the ears and then sliding them down the back. And for a moment, just notice your shoulder blades and just intentionally pull those blades towards one another as you reach the shoulders back. And next time you come forward with those shoulders, just pause and we'll just change directions. And now that we're moving our shoulders, let's begin to think about, again, I'm using our breath. We'll really use our breath a lot in this practice. So we're breathing in and out through the nose. And now starting to synchronize the movement of our shoulders with our breath a little bit. And whatever that might look like or feel to you, that's fine. It's just the awareness of your body breathing and at the same time making your shoulders move. All right, let's take our right arm up to the sky. Take your left fingertips out and just walk them over and over and over, and gently lean over there to the left. Turn your head ever so slightly to look under that right bicep, and just continue to breathe along the right side of your body, particularly noticing and feeling those intercostal muscles in between the rib cage, and allowing the whole body, the torso, to expand and extend on the inhalation and softly contract on the exhalation. And you're doing that all along the right side of your body. Let's breathe in and come all the way back up. Reach both arms to find length in the spine. And then bringing that right hand down to the ground along the right hip, and then just walking the hand over. And we'll start leaning over to that right side. Now bringing awareness to the left side of the body. Trying to keep that left sits bones on the mat. So feel both of those bones pressing through the buttocks. Both of them stay on the mat. Turn your head, look under the left bicep. Just close your eyes and just let the breath just tickle along the side of the body. Feel the ribs expanding. Feel an overall length in the body, breathing in. And a soft releasing and letting go, breathing out. Take one more breath, stretch it out. And inhale, come all the way back up. So again, reach the arms up nice and high. On the exhale, we're going to twist over to the left. So take that right hand across your body, bring it to the outside of that left near thigh. And then bring your left hand all the way behind you. Sit up nice and straight. Inhale. Get tall through the spine. Exhale, using that left hand as leverage. Turning the belly to the right, turning the chest to the right, turning the shoulders to the right, and then gently turning the chin to the right. Staying still as you inhale, fill up. On your exhale, just see if you can move a little bit further to the right. We'll take one more breath in. Exhale. Gently twist. Just try and easy. Inhale, come back to center. Reach your arms up nice and high. Exhale, twisting to the right. Bring that right hand all the way behind you. Bring the left arm across the body to the outside of that right near thigh. Get your spine nice and straight. Integrity. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start the twist at the chest. Twist the shoulders. And start turning the head. Stay still as you inhale. Now use those arms and upper torso and just gently exhale. Twist a little bit more. Take another breath in. Exhale, twist. Really nice. Inhale, reach your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, we're just going to bring our hands down in front of us. And then looking forward, looking straight ahead, start walking your hands forward, keeping your chin lifted, keeping your spine long. At some point, you're going to reach your maximum extension with your arms. And at that point, staying high on the fingertips, keeping your hands about shoulder width apart, go ahead, just drop your head. Just drop your head. Inhale. Again, feel the body lift, like filling a balloon. Spine lengthens. Exhale. Round over those legs. Take another breath in. Exhale. Just round out over those legs. We'll take one more like that. Breathe in. Exhale, nice and long. Start to walk our hands back towards our body. And now we're just going to gracefully try to get onto our hands and knees. So many, you can just roll forward if you prefer, or some, of course, will just, find their own pace, their own tempo, and come onto hands and knees. We're going to do a few rounds of cat and cow. So have your knees under your hips. Maybe take your 2 fists, place them together and place them between the knees to ensure that spacing between the knees. Bring the heels of your hands right underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Stack the joints of the arms so your elbows are above your wrists, and of course your elbows are below your shoulders. Start with a neutral spine. So lift the belly up, lengthen through the crown of the head, extend the tail back, visualize in the mind's eye that it's a flat, straight spine. Now inhale into cow pose. Just let your belly sag. Pull the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now lift your chin, extend the tailbone high to the sky. We're filling with air here. Exhale, thinking of an angry cat, pulling the belly to the spine, rounding or arching the spine. Chin comes to the chest, tuck your tail down, press into the heels of your hands. Inhale, belly sags. Heart comes forward as you carve your chin high, lift up your hips, fill with air. Exhale, round your back, pull the chin to the chest, rock the belly up, tuck your tail down. 2 more breaths, breathing in. Breathing out. Filling up on an inhale. Releasing and letting all that air go. Exhale. 2 more breaths, breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. All right, back to your tabletop. Take your left hand, place it underneath your face. Keep that left arm straight. Inhale. Take the right arm, twist to the right. Bring the right arm right up above your head, stacking right shoulder on top of left shoulder. And then as you exhale, sweep the right arm onto the left with the palm facing up. Bring your right shoulder to the ground. Bring the right side of your face to the ground. And rest. Let your body sag. Take a moment and adjust so that you feel balanced. You're not going to fall over. And then once you find your spot, you can reach that left hand further forward. You can leave it where it is. Another lovely option is bending the left arm and bringing it into the small of the back with the palm facing up. Wherever you choose, now just breathe. Just being. Just giving ourselves this few moments today. So just connect, just to be with ourselves, just to feel our body, move with our breath, and just let the thoughts of the day go. 2 more breaths here. Really nice. Bring your left hand back down onto the earth under your shoulder. Press into that left hand, lifting the body up. Reach the right arm all the way back into the sky in a big body yawn. And then bring that right hand down. We're just going to do the other side. Adjust. Tabletop. Right hand right under the face. Right arm long. Inhale. Left arm reaches up. Stretch it up to the sky as we open to the left. Exhale. Slide that left hand along the earth to the right side of your mat. Lower all the way down. Left shoulder comes down. Left side of the face comes down. And land. Adjust. Find your comfort in this little bit of dis-ease. Take your right hand, of course, and you again reach it forward, bend the elbow, place it in the palm, place it in the small of the back, or just leave it where it is. Settle into the pose and just simply watch yourself breathe. Feel how your body receives the inhalation. And notice how your body reacts as you exhale. The breathing in is where the body opens and fills, and the breathing out is where the softness lies. Last breath here. All right, right hand comes back onto the mat. Press into the right hand. Lift the body up, extend the left arm, sweep it up to the sky, all the way up. And bring that left hand all the way back down. Really nice. All right, looking forward, let's start to walk our hands forward. We're going to come down onto our elbows first. And then we're going to start walking our hands forward as we bring our forehead down now, reaching the arms away from us, keeping our hips above our knees, gently pressing down through the tops of the feet. Trying to find length in the spine. Integrity from the back of the head to the hips. Hips above the knees. Feet pressing very softly down. Keep the belly taut. Keep the hips lifted. Take one more breath. Stay for this exhale. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, look forward. Gently lower your elbows down and bring your whole body down. With your elbows under your shoulders. This is Sphinx pose. So imagine the cats at the pyramids in Egypt. This is our pose. Elbows under shoulders, arms parallel away from the elbows, fingers spread wide. Gently drawing your heart forward, lifting up through the crown of the head, chin slightly tucked. Gentle pressure, pressing the tops of the feet down. Just allow the eyes to close for a moment, and as you breathe in, feel and imagine the breath as it comes up the front of your body. Feel it like right from your belly button. Come up the front of your body, up the chest, over the face. And then notice on the exhalation, just allow it to almost like massage the length of the spine from the head to the tail. And you just soften the back. You pull that inhale up the front of your body. And you release the exhale all down the back of the spine. 2 more of those conscious breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. All right, let's press into the hands, straightening the arms, lifting the elbows. A little bit more pressure here. If this is a little bit too much for the lower back, come on right back down to your elbows. We're up here for just a short time. Lengthen through the crown. Just draw your heart forward. Pull the shoulder blades towards one another. All right, everybody, let's slowly lower back down to our elbows. Place one hand on top of the other. Spread your elbows wide. And let your forehead rest for just a moment here on top of your hands. Release. Let your big toes touch and your heels fall away from one another. And just allow the body to just momentarily relax again. Feel how effortless the body responds to your invitation as you just sink into the mat. All right, let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Elbows point up, close to the body. Curl your toes under. Inhale, lift all the way up into a high plank or the top of a push-up. Press through the heels, pull the belly in, lengthen through the crown of the head. Lengthen as you inhale. Stay strong as you exhale. We'll start lifting our hips, maybe stepping the toes slightly forward, shaping our body in our downward dog, trying to replicate the look of a mountain, the hips high at the peak, and the head and the heels low in the foothills. Drop your head between your shoulders. Have a soft bend in your knees and exaggerate your tailbone tipping up. As you press into the hands, Press your chest back toward your thighs. Breathe in, lift up high on your tippy toes, straightening your legs as best as you can. Exhale, press those heels back towards the earth, softly bending the knees. One more time like that. Inhale, lift your hips really high. Straighten your knees. Exhale, soften those knees. Press your heels towards the earth, but don't worry if they don't touch. This time as you breathe in, look up past your hands. Exhale, start walking your feet up and between your hands. Generously bending your knees. Fingers stay on the mat. Feet come about hip-width apart. Drop your head and look in between your knees. Let your head completely go. Convince yourself you're no longer holding the head with the muscles in the neck. Give your head a little shake of yes and no. Move your head in a little circle in one direction and then another. Take your hands and reach for opposite elbows. Drop your head even more. Imagine your whole body is like a pendulum in an old grandfather clock, just gently sway, gently from side to side, continuing to release and decompress the spine. Release the hands from whatever they're holding on to, fingertips on the earth. As you inhale, start to straighten your spine, slide your hands halfway up your shins, and shape your body like a number 7. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Keep a soft bend in the knees, extend the tail back. Exhale, give up all that hard work, and once again, forward fold, let your head go. Release your hands. Inhale again, halfway lift. Keeping the elbows tightly squeezed towards each other, under the body. Exhale, fold. We're going to rise all the way up. Swing your arms forward. Swing them up. Rise up. Reach up and look up to your greatness as you reach to the sky. Stretch through the fingertips. Lift your heart up. Lift all your toes up just momentarily and press down through the corners of your feet. Relax your shoulders. Let your toes come back to the ground. Pull the belly in. Lift the belly towards the heart. Reach the heart to the fingers. Bring your palms of your hands together on an exhale. Draw the hands down to the heart. Touch the middle of your chest. Bow your head for just a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Reach your arms up to the sky. Bring your hands together, interlace the fingers. Point your pointer fingers to the sky. Breathe in here. On your exhale, we're going to lean over to the right, stretching through the left side of the body. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, we're going to stretch over to the left. One more time on each side. Breathe in, come on up. Breathe out and go on down. One more time up. One more time down. Inhale, come all the way back up. And relax your arms alongside your body. Give yourself a shoulder roll here. Breathing in. Breathe out through the mouth. Sigh. Like that again. Inhale. Sigh through the mouth. Inhale. Suck more in. Exhale, sigh. So we're going to roll our shoulders a couple more times. I want you to get that breath right. This is a sigh that has been scientifically proven to release anxiety and stress, and in fact has been arguably is even more powerful than a 5-minute meditation, and that would be doing this practice for 5 minutes. We'll just do it for a couple breaths. So as you breathe in, you fill up through the nose, you briefly pause, and then you fill up the last part. So it's just filling up like to 7/8 full, pause, and then pull up hard, and then a long exhale through the mouth. Let's do this together, okay? Start, inhale through the nose. Pause, suck it up. Exhale through the mouth. Like that again. Inhale through the nose. Pause. Suck it up. Exhale through the mouth. Not as much exaggeration now in the pause. Ready? Inhale. One more time. Breathe in. Feel as that oxygen level kicks in. Really interesting stuff. Hands onto your hips. Soft bend in the knees. We're going to take our right foot, step it back about 3.5 feet. Now, point that right toe to about the top right-hand corner of your mat. You're not walking on a tightrope with that right foot behind the left, but you're talking about your feet about hip-width apart. Place your hands on your hips. Keep both legs straight. Square your hips. Pull that right hip back, bring the left hip forward, and then you're just going to bend. You're going to bend into that right knee. Your shoulders stay above your hips. Keep bending into the knee, so the knee is now over the ankle. That back leg, that left leg is tight and stretched. The hips are square. The shoulders are square to the front of your mat. And from here, reach your arms up. As you reach your arms up, engage through the shoulder blades. Draw them together. Let your shoulders not lift up to the ears. Keep them at the same height, but use the shoulder blades. Now, press into your feet. Square your hips. Gently offer the belly back to the spine, and then curl the belly up towards your heart. Let that lift your chin, look up towards your hand. Take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, stay. We change here, breathing in. On our exhale, reach your left arm forward, your right hand back, and step that back foot back. Warrior two. So we're bending deeply into the front leg. The right leg behind us is straight and strong. The heel of the front foot intersects the arch of the back foot. Taking the arms out. Approximately, if I was to point down, I want to be pointing down to where my ankles are. Turn the palms so your hands are facing up. Look over your front hand. Pull the shoulder blades towards each other. Now turn your palms so the thumbs are facing up. As you breathe in, begin reaching forward. Place the elbow on the thigh. Extend the back arm over the head, reaching for the front of the mat. Turn your head and look under the bicep. Use the elbow on the thigh to bring that side of the body over to the front of your mat. Take another breath. Stay for the exhale. From here, we'll inhale back up to our warrior two. Exhale, stay. Turn your left palm to the sky, the hand reaching the front. Turn it to the sky and exhale. Bring it over your head, staying deeply lunged into that front leg. Walk the back hand down the leg. Breathe along the side of the body. Really nice. Breathe in. Let's come back up. This time we're going to straighten that forward leg so both legs are straight. Keeping your legs straight, start reaching forward. Bring the left hand down towards the ankle. Reach the right hand to the sky. Take your eyes and look up. Breathe here. Look down to your front foot. Bend your knee. Place both hands by the foot. We're going to walk our hands towards the top of our mat now, pivoting on our heels, bringing us into a wide-legged forward fold. Drop your head. Look between your legs. Lift your hips. Keep your knees soft. Let your spine dangle down. Drop your head. Give your head that little shake of yes and no. Walk the hands underneath your body. See if you can line up your toenails to your fingernails. Gently press into those hands, lifting the hips higher, maybe dropping the head a bit lower. Gently coming out, we're just going to walk our hands forward. I'm going to have you walk your hands now to the other foot. And as you do so, pivoting on the heels. Pressing into that right leg. Inhale, rising up. Left hand is going to reach towards the back of the mat, right hand forward. We're going to warrior two just on the other side. Turn your palms to face up. Feel the shoulders engage. Turn your palms so the thumbs are up. We're going to inhale here again, reaching forward. Bring the right elbow onto the right thigh. Extend the left arm over the head. Using that right elbow as leverage, starting to turn the torso. Turn the heart so the light in your heart is shining up towards the sky. Looking up onto that left arm. One more breath. Inhale, engaging yourself. Come on back up. Bring your left hand to your back leg. Inhale, sweep the right arm up and over your head. Staying deeply bent into the right knee. And now again, breathing into the intercostal muscles along the right side of the body. Allowing the whole rib cage to lengthen and expand as you inhale. Soften and release as you exhale. As you inhale, we'll come on back up. As we do so, straightening that right leg, both legs straight, thumbs up. Inhale, reaching forward as the left hip goes back. Once you've reached forward as far as you can, bring the hand down towards the leg. It doesn't matter where it lands. And then reach the left arm to the sky. Preferring to have left shoulder stacked above right. Turning the right underside of the body over to the left side of the mat. Just another breath. All right. Soft bend in the right knee, and we'll pull ourselves back up. We're going to bring our hands to our hips. I'll have you just heel-toe your feet together as we meet in the middle of the mat. Just a little balance pose here. Let's bring our hands onto our hips. We're going to press into that left foot. The right leg's going to lift up. Going to place the left hand on the thigh of that leg. Extend the right arm over to the right side. Gently start to draw that right knee across the body. Turn your head as you look towards the right hand. And if, of course, you follow it like I just did, you just get back on. All right, let's release, come back to center. We'll try that on the other side, hands on hips. Weight of the body comes into the right foot. Start lifting up the left heel. Left leg bends up. Right hand on the knee. It'll be drawing the leg across the body. Reach your left arm over. Turn your head, look towards that left hand. And release back to center. All right, we're just going to roll over and come down onto our backs. So come on down. I'll have you bring your feet onto the floor. And as you want to get your heels as close to your butt as you can, actually being able to tickle your heels with your fingertips. Keep your head and shoulders down. Keep your feet about hip width apart. Bridge pose, we're going to start peeling our tailbone up as we lift the lower back, the middle back, and the upper back. And once we get up over here nice and high, you take your hands underneath you and interlace the fingers. And then walk the shoulder blades towards one another. Lift your chest up towards your chin. Press the fist of the hands towards your heels. Try to create your body like a big runway, launching off your knees. Isometrically draw your knees together. Pull the muscles towards each other without moving the knees. Release your hands. And like releasing a string of pearls to the dresser, lower down one vertebra at a time. When everything touches, walk the soles of your feet together. Bring the soles of the feet together and just let your knees fall apart like a book. Place your hands on your inner thighs or rest your hands on your belly and your heart. Or even taking your arms up and over your head just opening up, just taking a breath or two, breathing into the space we've just created in the lower spine. All right, take your hands to the outside of your knees or thighs and draw your legs together using the strength of your arms and not your legs. Take your arms out into a T shape, palms facing down, out from the shoulders. Press into the feet and lift your hips and slide your hips to the left edge of your mat and lower them down there. Now lift your feet right up off the ground, keeping your knees bent. And roll your legs to the right so the stacked knees end up on the right side of your body. Place your right hand on top of those knees. And then if it's possible, turn your head and look over to your left hand. This is our twist. The body loves to twist. The central nervous system, of course, is stimulated in a way that requires balancing constantly between the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous systems. These two systems dance towards each other all day long. One, of course, is the fight or flight or freeze, and the other is the rest and digest elements of our body. So we need to keep these things balanced. Doing these twists is a wonderful way of ensuring and working towards that balance. Turn your head to look up, release your legs. Let them float back up to the sky, put both feet back onto the ground. Lift your hips up again, sliding them this time way over to the right side of the mat. The objective of this adjustment is to ensure spine stays long. Lift your feet up off the mat and then roll your legs to the left. Let them land on the left side of your body. Your left hand again might be that anchor you need, and place them on top of the thighs. And then if it's available, turning the head and looking towards the right hand. Of course, your digestive system is thanking you big time here. That compression that it creates in the abdominal area allows the movement of the blood flow into some creaks and crevices that don't get a lot of flow. And this area of the body, of course, is highly toxic. All that digestion that goes on, and there's perpetually some of the cells have a short lifespan and the need for constantly cleansing and flushing out this area. So we're lucky to have it, and here's our twist just supporting that. Turn your head, gently look up, release your legs, let them float up. Wrap both arms around your knees, give yourself a nice hug. Just let the left leg release all the way long on the mat, bringing the left heel to the left corner of the mat. Release your right leg, let it go long, find the right corner of your mat. With your arms resting alongside the body, lift your hips just a tad and tuck your tailbone under. Press into the elbows and the back of your head. Lift your upper torso. Slide the shoulder blades flat under your heart. Release down. Turn the palms of the hands to face up. Tuck your chin just a millimeter closer to your chest. Take a big, long, slow breath in through the nose. Open your mouth and with a sigh, release and let go. So this is our final Shavasana. We'll just take a couple moments here to allow our body to reap the rewards of the practice, and all the stretching and the twisting and the work that we've done is all coming together in this moment. So just be with the sensations that you're feeling. Not rushing to get to the next thing on our schedule, the next thing that we have to do. Choose just to take another moment. hope you enjoy the practice. Namaste.